Great day, fam. Just sent out the black signal. I didn't make the show last night. I'll give y'all a couple of seconds to get on and I can go and talk to y'all about what happened last night. What happened yesterday? Oh my God. Now my chat gone. Oh my God. So, y'all know I'm trying to manage all this stuff on my own. And so, man, I gotta get my chat back up. So, if you look up and at the corner of the screen, you will usually see different things flashing. My whole, in a sense, everything that I have been working on as far as my Streamlabs just disappeared. My app store, everything just disappeared. And I'm like, I didn't understand why. Been reaching out to Streamlabs to try to find out why, and it's not coming together. You know, the conversation is not there. Nobody could tell me anything. Actually, I can't get in touch with nobody because according to them, I'm not a paid member, because a paid member get immediate contact. And I just spoke to one of the guys on Imani night when I was doing work on my site. So I got to go and I got to recreate all my merchandise. I got to reset up my site. I mean, it's still up, but it's not like it was. So I have to go all the way back and I have to reset up everything. I'm even scared to go look at it right now because I might get frustrated and shit right now. But then on top of that, the newsletter is behind time, so I'm still waiting for a couple of articles. Shouts out to everybody that got the articles in, but all articles are not in yet. And then I still have to curate what we got on Facebook and go back and write some commentary for some of that. So, needless to say, when I guess some people might not understand, so I can't say it's needless to say, but I was frustrated when I came home last night. So I said, man, shit, I'm just gonna lay it down, because I was gonna come in, I was gonna work on it. I said, we on NIA, so I don't have any major meetings this weekend, or I don't plan to have any. So I said I could take the time to go and do some writing this weekend and get everything done, get the merch store back open, and you know, because it's like this, I'm right on the verge of something that's gonna be it's gonna be nice, and it's like all at the same time. So it's like so as I told y'all yesterday morning, what was it yesterday? My car got broke into. I ain't do nothing but though. I mean, it's actually, they gave me an excuse to clean out my goddamn car. That's all they did. I mean, they didn't do anything. Even went in the trunk and fucked with the Gye-Nyame shirts and stuff like that. I got two of Cleve's computers in the goddamn trunk. They ain't take nothing. It's just like straight harassment. You know, and I'm looking at this like, for real? Come on, dog. I mean, we better than that. You ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying. The only thing that I could see that was missing was a charge cord. A charge cord. And I'm sitting up like, good grief. Good grief. All right, but family, y'all know how we do it. First off, welcome to the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Of course, you know this is a Heart of a Simple production. Yes, it is. Heart of a Simple production. And this is the Daily Toast, where we strive to blow up your old paradigm.
Mr. Diddy.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Now, grab your glass for that water. Get your picture of that water. Lift your picture of that water. Pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Oh, move your body and drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Family, move your body, loosen it up. Drink, 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 drink. Move, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Now, take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. Hey, but stay healthy, remember. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. But anyway, take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Drink, drink, drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. All right, family. Great Nia to each and every last one of y'all. Let's give a round of applause to all those Nia borns out there. So let's go and get straight into our toast. Like I said, because I was just like, I'm trying to tell y'all, family, I put a lot of work into this. And then, like I said, um, you know, my budget is very, very tight. You know what I'm saying? And I like, I depend on what I pay for to do what it's supposed to do. And it's very heartbreaking when it don't. You know what I'm saying? I know you supposed to expect stuff, but like I said, and it's not even hard work. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, because I got maybe another paragraph just for my final article. But and that's cool, you know. But between the newsletter and the site, you know what I'm saying, and because the technology makes it easy, but it's very time consuming. Um, but that's the price we pay, right? So we're gonna go and do this toast. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. I see you out there, sir. Great Nia Day to you. Great Nia to you. And like I said, we'll make up for the show with the Nia Toast and Talk, right? We'll do that, and I'll get done when I'll finish everything. Y'all see the ads back up. Getting ready for next week. I'm kind of excited about next week. I just can't talk about it right now. Actually, next 3 weeks is gonna be marvelous. It's gonna be hard work, but it's gonna be marvelous. So, family, first off, we want to raise our glass and we want to salute the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We raise our glass and we salute and we say, Ashe. I was about to sip. I'm off, right? From there, we move to our ancestors. Our list of ancestors, and we are approaching 3 pages. And we're approaching Kwanzaa time, so y'all know we're going to start raising money so that we can go on and get the ads for Kwanzaa. So, but that's how we get down, because we're going to get 3 pages. Where's my Kwanzaa book at? I got to find my Kwanzaa ad book so I can show y'all what I'm talking about. All right, but most of y'all know. Uh-oh. Hey, how you doing? Mecca, how you doing? Man, so I'm glad my chat bot is still working on the screen. I'm impressed, kinda. You know what I'm saying? But after all the work I put in, that shit should be easy. All right, can't complain. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Tex, Andy Davis, Ern Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Christopher Fanny, Gaston, Eileen, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, I'm Finn, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pimenel, No More X, Sapet Mount, Rob Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo, Kamal, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Rofo, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley in the Luxembourg, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Johnny Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Anna Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Prince Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renham, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sir Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, Beatty Sell Ware, Levita Farmer, Agosto Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Linda Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Eric Patricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jerome Giles Watson, Sparrow Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Richard Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Here to Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Rainier Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Derrida Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Human World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Heather Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Ed Ted Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell and David, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Puller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Denny Monares, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Pilani, Jim Robson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, Debritas Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scanterbury, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradley, Kelvin Spradley, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Long, Maya DeCatney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Leylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensenball, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brownlee, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Tribe, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Marker Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Al Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Yulan Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harry Tubman McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno Baby Hatch, had Senior Melly Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Nellie Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cooper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, Willie Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Arlington Houston, Lud Oz, Elijah Oz, Jerome Oz, Ward Staten, Joe Jamel Oz, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillip, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Chekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Brothers, Reginald Oliver, Mazarin Corporal, George Swan, and Melanie Grayson, Gerald Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We have Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham Quincy, Mama Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Correa, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid Sin, Transition, Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruthie Lane Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James from Imaga III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, DeSandra, Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al Lau, T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Albert T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Karimi Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, Tilar Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright. We raise our glass and we salute all of our ancestors and we say, Ashe. From their family, we move on to the present moment. Right now, we are on Nia. I ask everybody to activate their reticular formations, get out there and track down Nia. All right? We're looking for Nia today. Catch and release. Take pictures. Record. You know what I'm saying? But release her back out into the woods. Is Nia he or she? Who's he? Who is he? Male, female, male, female, male. Nia's male. Well, Nia. That's a girl's name. I don't know. All right. Nia. Right? Nia means, for those that don't know, Nia means purpose. All right? Purpose. The demonic principle is balance. The color is yellow, as you see. Rhythm is the Hermetic law. The male name for the day is Kofi, female Afua. All right? We raise up our glass. We salute all those that have been born on this day, on this great day of Nia. Let me give y'all another round of applause. Yep, y'all deserve it. We got any Nia-borns out there? Any Nia-borns out there? Anybody represent Nia-borns? Raise the glass. We salute this moment because in this moment is our power. And we say Ashe. From there we move to our children's children, on to infinity, and we raise our glass. And what we say Ashe. From there, family, we move on. From our children, we move to all of our relations, and we say Ashe. From there, that's this private moment right here. Salute back to you, Brother Kwame. This toast right here for you. What is it that you need in this moment? We toast and we say, Ashe. Last but not least, I toast the most magnificent, marvelous, beautiful, uplifting, outstanding, and wise, the wisest person in the room. And we say, and that's you, right? And we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. And as we say, Cat in, and I got to do some work on Cat in, finish the newsletter. Then also get the site back up. Good grief. All right, peace. By the way, family, be sure to check us out on freegnjecourse.com. freegnjecourse.com. Man, I just went on and I got all my stuff right. Oh my God. I just keep thinking about it and just get like more and more. I ain't gonna say depressed, but I'll be like, God damn. So I gotta remember how to do all that shit. All right, I'm out, family. Peace.